What's up YouTube, Laughing Pikachu here, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we have some massive Pokemon news. First, we're just gonna jump straight in to the story that probably encouraged you guys to check out this video. It is the breaking news that the new Sun and Moon booster packs are going to have 11 cards per pack. Now, this might not seem like a huge deal, but trust me, it's a huge deal, or at least, in my opinion, I think that this is pretty big. For those of you who don't know, for the longest time, Pokemon has been putting 10 cards in every single Pokemon booster pack. Like, every single X and Y series, so that's like, what, we saw, like, base set X and Y, what, like, maybe 3 years ago, which is, like, crazy to think about, like, but yeah, around 3 years ago, we saw base set X and Y, and for the past 3 years, literally every single set that we've seen, with the exception of maybe one subset, the Double Crisis subset, we saw like 7 cards in a pack for that, but like, other than that Double Crisis set, every single set has had 10 cards per pack. And even in the Black and White era, a lot of those packs, like Dragons Exalted, Dark Explorers, like, all those, all had 10 cards per pack. We saw, like, a long time ago in the Diamond and Pearl era, we saw a couple of packs with, like, 9 cards per pack, and during, like, the EX Power Keeper series, or maybe not that one specifically, but I know that some of the older EX series, did have 9 cards per pack. It has been a while since we have seen 11 cards per pack, though, and you're probably like, why are you freaking out so much? Like, great, we get an extra card, and yes, it is fantastic. There's a couple of different concerns about this. I hope that booster pack prices do not go up. And if they do, I will be extremely disappointed because the extra card that we're getting is an energy card. We're basically guaranteed an energy card in every single pack. And I feel like that's gonna get a little bit frustrating, especially to people who open up like booster boxes and stuff like that. Like, I do not need to see like 50 million water energies, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. I've never really been a huge fan of the energy cards. I do not play competitively, so I don't really have a use for the energy cards. Guaranteed a whole bunch of different energy cards in all of the pre-built decks, and so I don't know, it feels like you, and then on top of that, like elite trainer boxes, you get like 5 of every single energy. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this. Like, I feel like even in the previous set, Evolutions, where they had energy cards in the set, I already saw them more than enough, and they weren't in every single pack. But I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Another thing that is really exciting is the reverse foil pattern. We have a new reverse foil pattern, and I think it looks really nice. So as you can see, I'm assuming that this is going to be like a general theme throughout all of the cards, but we're going to have like the main energy types, so like Psychic, and then we're going to have like little Psychic energy types in the back. And we sort of see the same thing with the trainer cards. We got like a Pokeball, and then we got like smaller Pokeballs. So I'm assuming we're going to be seeing the same sort of energy pattern, or like the big with the small ones behind it, for all the other energy types and stuff like that. And I am assuming that the holo pattern is going to be a little bit different. I know that the holo pattern for the holo cards and the GX cards look slightly different. The full art cards, especially the hyper rare full art cards, have a completely new sort of holo foil pattern. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of new stuff for this. And again, this is the set with 5 different pack cards. It's been a while since we have seen something like that done too. So lots of new stuff coming for Sun and Moon. And honestly, it gets me excited because you know, with these new expansions and with these new sets, we get to see a whole bunch of different stuff. And whenever they start afresh and start a new series like this, I don't know, there's so much room for new things to happen, and I don't know, for that, it gets me really excited. And with that being said, let's briefly show off some of the cards, some of the English leaks that we have seen. Now, obviously, we pretty much know what a majority of the set looks like, because we have seen the set in Japanese, and the full set list of the Japanese sets have been leaked. Now, the English sets are going to have a couple of additional cards on top of the Japanese sets. For example, we've got these promo cards, the Primarina, Incineroar, and Decidueye. I hope I said those relatively accurately. But yeah, these cards we originally saw in Japan as like promo cards in the blisters, and for English, we're seeing these 3 cards, these 3 Pokemon will be getting decks, but they're just going to be getting regular holo cards, and then these GXs are going to be featured in the actual English set. With that being said, I want to point out a couple of things as far as like coverage for Sun and Moon, for the future of this channel. I will be going to a pre-release this Saturday. I've already prepaid in advance and registered and all that stuff, so it's 100% going to happen. Smash that like button if you are excited, because I have to literally drive 1 hour just to get to this pre-release because like I don't have anything near me. And so I don't know. I'm really excited though, and I can't wait for Sun and Moon. I can't wait to experience this beautiful set with you guys. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. And then we also are getting some mini binder thing, or not mini, but we're getting binder things. There are 9 cards per page, created by Ultra Pro. There's 2 different versions. One with 2 of the starters. For some reason, they've got the Rowlets. They got Rowlets full evolution. We've got Littens, but for some reason they left out Poplio. What's the deal with that? I don't know. But then we also have the legendary birds as well, or not the legendary birds, but the legendary Pokemon for Sun and Moon as well, which I think is really cool. Solgaleo and Lunala. And then, okay, so now let's talk about some new Japanese cards. So we got a couple of different leaks and scans of some cards that is going to be releasing in Japan. The first one is going to be available for February to April tournaments. It is a Beware GX card, and I'm fairly confident. I do believe that eventually we will see this card in English, and I think that this is actually a big deal. Making a statement like this is not something that we can do all the time, especially when it comes to Japanese cards. A lot of the times they release stuff like the full art Pikachu promos and stuff like that, and we never end up seeing them in English. But I am fairly confident that we will eventually be seeing this card in English, because in the past with these tournaments we did see these promos. So I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing this in the set, like not the Sun and Moon set, but maybe the next set after Sun and Moon. Maybe we'll see it like incorporated into the actual set, or we might see it as like a promo box, so similar to like the Snorlax GX box or something like that. There's 2 different possibilities, but like I said, I'm fairly confident that we will be seeing this card in English at some point. Here's another card that they have announced in Japanese, a full art How promo card. Hopefully I am saying that one right. We've got an Alolan Raichu, and it's a very playable card as well. Draw 3 cards. You may play only 1 supporter card during your turn before you attack. Very, very awesome. I think it'll be a really interesting card. I think it will do well. How you get this in Japan is if you buy one of the Sun and Moon Battle Strength, or Sun and Moon Strengthening expansion packs. That's the name. Anyways, this is the mini set for Sun and Moon that's going to be releasing on January the 27th. And if you buy one of those boxes from the Pokemon Center, then they will give you one of these promo cards for free. I don't think the same offer is available online though, so you only have to get it in stores, which kind of sucks for US collectors, or people anywhere in Japan, and people living anywhere other than Japan, because they won't be able to get this card until much, much later. But again, I am fairly confident that people, English collectors, will be able to see this card eventually. A lot of the times when we get full art promo cards like this, we end up getting them in the actual sets, in the actual English sets, you know, after, you know, one set after that this was released. So probably in the second Sun and Moon's expansion, we should be seeing this in English. But that's just my prediction. Obviously, none of this is confirmed. As far as the Sun and Moon Strengthening expansion pack set, oh man, that's a mouthful. Anyways, that again, releasing January the 27th. We've got a couple of new GX cards. Again, this is the set with the Sylveon GX. We got a whole bunch of, we got like Solgaleo, Lunala, we got a whole bunch of reverses, and we now have 2 new GX card leaks, which is pretty exciting. And then we also have the Solgaleo, and here's just a little look at what the reverse foil pattern on these cards are going to look like. Apparently, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of different reverses. We also have these right here. This is going to be a set with 51 different cards. You can see that right there. I'm not sure if they're going to include secret rares in this. No one is entirely sure at this time. But it's going to feature a whole bunch of new Sun and Moon Pokemon, which is really exciting. I'll go ahead and just briefly show off all of these different cards right here, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. And then the final thing I want to talk about regarding the strengthening thing that's releasing on the 27th. They are also going to be releasing blister packs, and again, they have these limited holo promos. I think we will be getting them in English eventually, not sure when. But yeah, in these blisters you get 2 packs each, and they are pretty cool. Alright, now, Sun and Moon, as far as English blisters are concerned, we finally are getting some product images of the single pack check lane blisters. We have a Rockruff promo and a Picky Peck. I apologize if I said that wrong. I will try my best to get better at these names. It's going to take time. Also, friendly reminder that Friday the 20th, which is just a couple of days from now, the Volcanion and Magirna boxes will officially be hitting stores, so you can check your local Targets, your Walmarts, or online stores. All of them should be getting them at this time, or on Friday, and they should be $29.99 each. I do know that Jordan Japan, a huge friend of mine on YouTube, was able to pick up one of these things early, so if you would like to go check out that video, I will go ahead and just suggest you guys go check it out. I think he got some pretty awesome pulls out of that too. And the final thing that I want to talk about is Sun and Moon pre-releases. Again, I talked about this a little bit earlier. I did register for a pre-release. As far as like which promo card is the most expensive, I am honestly not too sure, but we are getting 4 different promo cards. We've been seeing 4 different promo cards for quite a while now, at least for the past couple of sets. Before they used to only release like 1 promo card, and now they're releasing 4, which is definitely a lot harder on the collectors, but I think that this variation is definitely really nice. Anyways, please let me know, do you want to see a video of me talking about where and how to register for a pre-release and stuff like that? For those of you who don't know, you can go to the Pokemon website and you can just search up like events and then near you, and then you should be able to find pre-release. If you would like a more in-depth video talking about that, let me know in the comments and I will try to make one. I know that in the previous sets, whenever we got near pre-release time, I always made a video talking about it, and so I felt like maybe we don't really need another one because it's the same process, it's just, you know, a different set. So do you want to see another video? Are there a bunch of people who are maybe like new to the channel who weren't able to catch those videos and are interested in checking out pre-release and don't know how to find it? Let me know. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. And now we're into the shoutouts for this video. All you have to do if you would like a shoutout is subscribe, like, and comment below. That is it. And let's go ahead and get into them. All of these channel links will be in the description. The first person I want to give a shout out to is typically Pokemon. This person does a whole bunch of different pack openings, and overall just a really fun channel to watch. The next person is DX Gaming. This is actually a person that I used to see all the time at pre-releases. Unfortunately, the place that I usually go for pre-releases is not hosting this pre-release anymore, so I won't be able to meet him this time around. But anyways, really awesome channel. I am subscribed to this person. I think you should too. And yeah, just go check him out if you feel like it. And the last person is Polar. This person doesn't really do a whole bunch of like Pokemon card stuff, but I think that's still a pretty cool gaming channel, so if you guys are into that sort of thing, make sure you go check him out. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you are excited for Sun and Moon. I am so excited for the set. I am so excited to just be able to share this set with you guys. It's always so much fun to experience this beautiful set with you guys. I don't know what it is about a new set, but there's just something so exciting about it, and I am just beyond excited. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!